Namaste. I'm Dr. Robert. And today on 5-ish Minutes with Dr. Robert, my subject is the Purusharthas. Purushartha means the aims of human beings. And there are 4. Dharma, artha, kama, and moksha. Dharma is your path through life. Artha is all of the things you need to collect in life. Kama is all the things you desire in life. And moksha is the freedom from the concept of responsibility, possessions, and desires. It is said in Ayurveda that dharmartha kama mokshanam arogyam moolam uttamam, meaning that if you want to achieve all of these intentional desires, all of these purposes, all of these things that one is supposed to achieve in order to have a really successful life, you should be healthy while you are trying to do that. So this is why, number 1, even before you start to think about everything you want to do in life, you should think about preparing yourself so you can do it by becoming healthy. Do everything you need to become healthy, and then try to figure out what your dharma is, what you were really supposed to be doing in this lifetime. Once you can figure that out, and ideally you figure that out while you are still young, then you start acting in the world in such a way that you will fulfill your purpose and, if at all possible, obtain everything that you need income-wise in order to achieve the things that you need when you have to be employing things like money, or if you live in a different society, barter, in order to be able to bring to yourself what you're not generating yourself. Eventually, what is going to happen is once you have been following your dharma properly, if at all possible, and once you have been obtaining what you need to obtain, you will realize that your responsibilities are being properly taken care of. And then you can start to think about all the things that you would really like to do that might not be directly being covered by your dharma and by your artha. And that is what the kama comes into. And then finally, of course, we hope that you have satisfied yourself that you're never going to be able to completely follow your dharma, to accumulate everything that you might want to accumulate, and to achieve all the desires you want to achieve. And then you should be able to let go of everything so you can die without a lot of craving that is going to make your death very challenging for you and probably for the people around you. So ideally, what happens is you follow the process of understanding your dharma during the first, let's say, 20-ish years of your life. And then for the next 20-ish years, that's the period that's called in India brahmacharya. And then the next 20-ish years, you follow it's the period of grihastha, where you're a householder. And that's where you're focusing on obtaining a house and a vehicle and a family and all those other accoutrements of what happens in the world. And then for the next 20-ish years or so, you are in the phase of vanavasa. And that means you're living in a hut, can be a very well-appointed hut, that is not exactly in the city, but not so far away that your children and grandchildren and nieces and nephews can't come and visit you. They can all come and visit you and then go away. And you are moving yourself generally sort of slightly out of society so that for the last 20 or 10 or 30 or however many years of your life, you're focused on sannyasa, and that means you are actively recognizing that you are impermanent, you are going to die, and what you're going to need to do is be prepared for that termination of your life. So the dharma, the artha, the kama, and the moksha, this is the sort of pattern that is ideal to follow so that you can achieve as much as you can in this lifetime and then make a tasteful exit. This is Dr. Robert wishing everybody a tasteful exit. Check out the description below to learn more about studying with me and to get a free ebook on analyzing karma, fate, or free will.